Hello everyone and welcome back to Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP, but I gotta start with this. U.S. government coordinates urgent talks to rescue First Republic Bank. You know, just the other day I did a video where the government said they were unwilling to work with First Republic Bank. And I said then, watch and see, they're going to bail this bank out. But right now it's just one bank at a time collapsing. What if multiple banks were to collapse all at the same time? That could become catastrophic. But if you have money in the bank, you got to ask yourself two very important questions. Number one, how safe is my bank really? And number two, what has my bank done for me lately? Think about it. You put all this money into a savings account and you get less than 1% interest on your money. You could pull that same money out, put it into the crypto, and easily get a 10, 100,000x. And you know, if you invest in the right cryptocurrencies, you can get financial freedom. The bank isn't offering that at all. Taiwan to allow traditional banks to offer crypto trading services. You know, in the rest of the world, the banks are embracing crypto. They want to work with it because they know it's the future. Here in the US, they're pushing crypto away as much as they possibly can. But you know, crypto could fix these current banks here in the US. Think about it. There's a whole new generation coming up that all of a sudden is going to embrace crypto. If the bank offered crypto, maybe those same people would work with the bank, invest in crypto through the bank. Maybe then the bank can offer better rates on your money, give you more interest in return. But instead, they continue to push crypto away. Mastercard to expand crypto card program by seeking more partnerships with crypto exchanges. Now I see a trend going on here. All of a sudden, crypto exchanges are getting tied in with banks, getting tied in with Mastercard and Visa, because they know it's the future. And the exchanges, they want to make sure that they're the provider of crypto to these companies. I cannot stand this woman. Senators Warren and Marshall delay reintroducing crypto bill due to lack of sponsorship. And why would anybody want to sponsor this bill? You know, she doesn't realize that there's more and more people getting interested in crypto almost on a daily basis. And she doesn't realize that that could be a big factor when it comes to re-election. She might want to reconsider her anti-crypto campaign. CBDCs are designed to destroy all the value of Bitcoin, U.S. Senator Ted Cruz says. Now, all of a sudden, he became very bullish on Bitcoin, and I kind of like everything that he's talking about here. Introducing a central bank digital currency would be profoundly dangerous to society, as it would mean the government having visibility into every single transaction of its citizens, according to Texas Senator Ted Cruz. I'm very concerned about the risk of a CBDC, Cruz stated. But I like what he said right here. The same people that want to see a CBDC, they hate Bitcoin, and they hate cash, and they hate the rest of the cryptocurrencies that we invest in, said the Texas lawmaker. Let's be clear. They don't like cash for exactly the reason I like cash, because it's not subjected to centralized control. That is not subject to constant surveillance. And I hope we see growing resistance to a CBDC. And it's true. Everybody that's pushing for a CBDC, they're out there working with the big banks as well. Think about it. The Fed, the Treasury, a handful of politicians, and the SEC. And you know, I hope that a CBDC fails right out of the gate. Soon the world will realize that XRP is a currency. The CFTC, nor does the SEC Mafia, has regulatory authority over currency. XRP, a bridge currency, stablecoin, supranational currency. This is the final showdown. Fireworks incoming. Take a listen to this.
If a digital asset activity occurs on the spot market, it's not a security, it's not a leveraged retail commodity product, then there is no CFTC or SEC regulatory authority over that product. There is only CFTC enforcement jurisdiction. How large is that universe? It is large, and I base that on two key assumptions. First, I looked at the top 15 digital assets by market capitalization. Now, there are thousands of digital assets, but the top 15 account for about 86% of the market. Second, I looked to what the commissions themselves have said about those 15 digital assets. Not a chairman, not a commissioner, but the commission itself, because only the commission can speak for itself. Based on my review and looking at CFTC and SEC enforcement actions, it appears that the CFTC has asserted that 7 of the top 15 digital assets are commodities. These 7 digital assets are some of the largest, accounting for approximately 76% of the digital asset market. The SEC, as a commission, has never challenged any of those CFTC determinations, some of which have been around for years. Instead, the SEC, in an enforcement action, has asserted that only 1 of the top 15 digital assets is a security, and that digital asset currently accounts for about 2% of the market. 76 to 2. 76% a commodity, 2% a security, and the rest of the top 15, about 8% undetermined. I don't think that should be very surprising, because the market division between swaps, regulated by the CFTC, and securities-based swaps, regulated by the SEC, is about 90% swaps for the CFTC and 10% security-based swaps for the SEC.
So there you have it. The CFTC calling XRP a commodity. He also points out the fact that the rest of the cryptocurrencies are undecided, and that there's no jurisdiction there for the SEC at the same time. Then there's this XRP Centralization Debate. Former Ripple exec fires back at detractor. You know, that was always one big concern around XRP. People bring it up time and time again. In the ongoing debate about XRP centralization, former Ripple executive Matt Hamilton fired back at critics who claim that the XRP ledger is permissioned and centralized, responding to a tweet by crypto executive Justin Bonds, which labeled XRP as a centralized due to its permission blockchain architecture. Hamilton tweeted, "No matter how many times you falsely claim that the XRP ledger is permissioned, it won't make it true. The XRP ledger is permissionless. Anyone can transact on it. Anyone can participate in the network. There is no central authority to prevent you from doing so." Hamilton also went on to say, if you have a central authority who can dictate who can or can't participate, then it's not permissionless or decentralized. There's no such authority on the XRP ledger. You know, even in yesterday's video, I said at one time when you invested into crypto, you were investing in like a rebellion coin, anti-establishment coin. But then I said it changed a little bit because we see how XRP can be tied into the central banks. But even though it's moving all that money from one bank to another, it's still going to be decentralized at the end of the day. It doesn't matter. Then there's this. Ripple CTO compares XRP to Bruce Campbell from the Evil Dead franchise. I thought this was great. XRP Productions posted a screenshot with somebody speculating on this topic on the internet. It says, comparing a digital asset to a B-movie actor or actress is an interesting analogy. The anonymous author then concludes that if he were to compare XRP to such an actor, it would be Bruce Campbell. The author states that similar to Bruce Campbell having become successful with cult classics Evil Dead, XRP, the 6th largest cryptocurrency by market cap, gained a following among a niche group of investors and individuals. He then moved on to Campbell's success in mainstream movies like Spider-Man and Oz the Great and Powerful, likened to the success of XRP in the mainstream, reached thanks to Ripple's partnership with major companies such as American Express and MoneyGram. I thought it was great because Bruce Campbell was one of the people I would never have thought to compare XRP to. But you know, we are that niche group of people. And we are that following that follows this cryptocurrency to the end. It doesn't matter because we've been holding it so long. I always said it's the one cryptocurrency that never stops being interesting. Because even when you think you saw it all, something else pops up around XRP. That's what's great about holding it. Ripple delivers impressive Q1 2023 results. Now check this out. I thought this was really good. So Ripple only sells XRP in connection with on-demand liquidity transactions and has been sourcing XRP from the open market since 2020 to ensure a sufficient supply for its growing ODL business. On-chain activity on the XRP ledger remains strong, with transactions increasing 9% to $150 million compared to the previous quarter. NFTs continue to drive activity, and over 1 million assets have been minted on the ledger since XLS 20 went live on mainnet. That's what we want to see. Me and you, the retail investor, the XRP holder. We want to see the XRP ledger expand and grow. Bitso, the leading crypto exchange in Latin America, announced that it has surpassed $3.3 billion in transactions between the U.S. and Mexico in 2022 through its institutional crypto solutions, utilizing Ripple's on-demand liquidity product. The EU, UK, and UAE proposed new regulatory regimes for crypto, which could provide clarity for the industry, and they're pushing ahead very fast over there. The EU's final vote on markets and crypto assets regulation passed on April 20th. The UK government introduced comprehensive regulatory proposals for a new regulatory regime for crypto. In the Middle East, the UAE passed a new law governing virtual assets, setting up the country's initial regulatory authority for cryptocurrencies at the federal level. XRP Ledger developers proposed a new interoperability standard, XLS 38D, which aims to enable the transfer of digital assets and data between different blockchains, regardless of the underlying protocol or programming language used. So it looks like the XRP ledger is really getting amped up as well. But you also got to pay attention to the on-demand liquidity being used throughout the world, because that's where me and you get rich, not Ripple. So XRP Ledger saw 114K plus new wallets, 116 million plus transactions, and 140K plus XRP burned. Now, again, we're starting to see more people get interested in crypto. A lot more people are getting involved around the XRP ledger as well. That's why I always say, it's nice to talk about Ripple making advancements through the world, but we need to know where XRP stands. Where is XRP being utilized? That's how we get our financial freedom. Ripple expects a decision on summary judgment in 2023, though timing is ultimately up to the court. We know that's going to happen this year. Hopefully, if nothing goes wrong, it's going to happen this year. I stopped really talking about the SEC versus Ripple because I know you are all tired of hearing it. We just want this judgment already. But I thought I would bring it up once again to show you that at some point this year, we're going to see XRP skyrocket in price. XRP can now be used to buy workout and dietary supplements via Zoom. The Beast Company, a U.S.-based nutrition e-commerce store and wellness brand, has incorporated Zoom payments into its platform. This new integration will enable customers to purchase various workout and dietary supplements with assets on the XRP ledger, including XRP. That's what we like to see, because that means XRP is being utilized. But again, I'm going to leave you with this today. You got to stay positive and you got to stay patient, because I really think we are getting close. It's not only the XRP ledger really starting to build out, but you also got to look at the momentum for on-demand liquidity as well. We're always getting more and more, announcements around that. And that's what makes me bullish. Not the fact that Ripple partnered with this country or that country. I said that in yesterday's video, because I'm trying to break the two away from each other. I'm going to start doing videos where I talk about Ripple and what's going on there. And then I'm going to talk about XRP and how it's being utilized, because people need to know that there's two separate entities here. Ripple the company and XRP the crypto that we invest in. And I said the same thing about XLM. We keep seeing announcements there as well. But it's all around Stellar and USDC. What about XLM being utilized? Because that's where our money sits, in those assets, not in Ripple. If that was the case, we would end up buying Ripple stock in the future. not XRP. But I'm going to leave you with that. So with that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you watching my videos. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.